Welcome back to the League of Puzzle Speedrunners Tetris Attack Speedrun Tournament 2025. Cards of the Heart here, back with you alongside Wizard Person, and we are now going to touch the final match of the winners quarterfinals. Just give a little refresher on the format before we get started. It is hard only. It's best of 5. First of 3 race wins will win this match and move on to the winners semifinals, where the players will be playing on the V-Hard level the rest of the way. And to take a look at the bracket implications for this upcoming matchup between the number 1 seed, the thebfin314, and the 9 seed, Tai. The winner takes on the defending champion, Yoshi112, in the winners semis. The loser will be taking on Tetris Attacker, our 11 seed, and that they will have to play 2 more rounds of the hard level in order to get back to the V-Hard. So let's wish our 2 players well and start this match right now. Boppity. Tai wants to go boppity. Bop the fin. Oh yes. Tai's had 6 races with Beefin in the regular season and has yet to win one, so this would be a great time to get that started, Wizard Person.
Yeah, Tai just has to put it all together. We've seen what he can do. If he can coordinate that cursor speed, his cursor goes so fast where it's going, and meanwhile B has really demonstrated himself to be just a potent punch, a dynamic duo, cursor speed and combo weaving. His board vision has been so good, and he's rapidly risen to the top of the Tetris Attack tourney leaderboards. So yeah, this is going to be so good. I really hope them can give us some explosive matches.
And game 1 is underway. Again, this is the hard level. It's pink hard. It's not as hard as red hard, but the winner of this match will be seeing more of the red hard. And 6 lines is basically all you need for these stages if you go fast enough.
Oh no!
Fortunately, the timer scam for Tai got him into a garbage clear.
Yep. Tai's lucky to have those pillars set up, but unfortunately there's a clear in one of them, and that's just how it goes sometimes.
So that's a 19 for Beefin and a 23 for Tai. Going into this major tournament through the monthly season, it was Beefin averaging 715 throughout his several hard races.
It's going to be good for Tai, yes.
Okay, Tai will grab the lead right back with that 14 and get a little fist pump in throughout the process. Tai is averaging 754 in his hard races this season. Did get 738 against Yuki Saka last week. So off the heels of that good performance, Tai might be looking to change his fate just a little bit.
Yeah, Tai not sure how to continue that, but luckily Pucci doesn't have anything on the... Beefin's going to have a little bit of timer scam. Keep this within a few seconds here.
And I think it's kind of going towards what you and I were talking about a little bit over the break, just trying to screen peek a bit at your opponent maybe not so much as the other participant, but maybe the CPU opponent, trying to figure out how much garbage they meet. How important do you think that is?
I think that is something you would want to do at... I would just focus first on sending consistent attacks. I like to go 4 to 5 chains if I want to be conservative on hard mode. And once you get comfortable with that, then you can do a little peek over, especially at the later stages like Raven, or a lunge fish, and be like, okay, I should take this out to like X6 or something. But that's not something like I would really spend a ton of energy on and gotten really consistent attacks going.
That was a close one for Ty. Ty was just kind of trying to comboing it out at the very end, gotten a little bit of a loop, but still managed to get that done. I believe that was in 18 seconds. Beefin also getting 18 seconds on their Froggy, not able to really engage in any sort of catch-up, but alright, I think Ty is comfortable sticking to the 5 chains, and like whatever amounts of combos he can get, like that little storm will do him just fine. But Beefin gets a solid stage for maybe the first time in this run. Gets a 14, exits the first half in 341 to Ty's 343, so this has the makings of another close one.
8 combo or 10 combo potentially right there. Ty's just gonna grab the 8. Like no need to overthink that one or delay the attack. But maybe not extending the chain as much as he should have. Maybe got a little extra confident with that 8 combo.
And we are virtually synced after that lunge fish. Because that stream delay, that puts Ty in the lead by a little less than a second. Lungefish kind of showing there, maybe in this mid game you kind of need to send a little bit extra. Like maybe you need to be prepared to send 8, maybe 9 lines. It takes you a little time to get started. It's taking a little bit of time for Beefin to get this started. But Ty gets the right attack down for a 13. That will extend the lead even further. And yeah, sometimes the stages are not going to be created equal. Like one opponent for one player may need 6 lines of garbage. For the other player, it might need 9. So at some point, you probably do need to look over and see what it is that you need, because it's going to change from stage to stage.
Nice, gets a 5 combo there. Is that going to be enough? Please stop. Ty needs to get some extra attack here. Okay, that's no.
No! No! Row 1! Ty's hook build down to row 1. He found a match to get out. Oh no! What a break for Beefin as he moves forward into the lead, getting a 4 chain, getting 8 combos and 7 combos. This is not a great plant to work with though.
But Beefin
has 9 lines, and it's barely gonna be enough. There's a 19 for our overall number 1 seed.
Is this gonna? Is Ty gonna get? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. I wonder. Oh, Ty's been spamming combos. That's going to be enough for an 18. Now Beefin onto this Kamek. Find 7 combo, 4 combo on the 3 chain. Small chains, lots of combos. Find an 11
combo
in the middle of that.
Ooh.
There we go. That's a 16. Ty gonna get probably a little twisted there in a couple conflicting patterns. He needs to watch his head, but we'll get this 8 combo down. And that will be for a 17. But it is Beefin first into the final stage. Finding 5 combo is Beefin. It's another 8 combo in the 3 chain. Will that keep Bowser busy? That's a 4 chain. So Bowser will have a little bit of time. Down stacks into a little match. There's another match. There's a 6 combo. Will Bowser have any room after Beefin drops this attack? It's enough!
No! Oh, wow.
It is just enough! And Beefin will walk away with a time of 7:32.
Gosh.
And right there is Ty with a 7:43 if Beefin were to screw up at the end. So that's game 1 to Beefin. But Wizard Person Ty is right there.
Yeah, the linchpin of that state, or of that game, was the Koopa. It came down to a series of 2 horizontal clears, and this, I'm the resident sports fan. I say that baseball is a game of inches, and Tetris is a game of frames sometimes. And honestly, the way these two were competing, I really wouldn't change much. I think their playstyle is actually pretty similar. Beefin maybe a little better at the combo game, but when it comes to reloading, you don't want being able to immediately get something else. I think like just being able to look at the board and be like, all right, I can go get this. So yeah, that was a super close matchup, and definitely as hype as advertised to be.
We're gonna get that hype going as game 2 is about to begin. Ty did take a bit of a lead early on in that game 1, but had some issues in the mid game. We'll see if either of these players are able to clean up their act for game 2. Beefin very quickly getting off to multiple 5 combos. The 6 combo for that 4 chain. Expertly played. And it's going to be enough for a 14. Well done.
Ty's getting scanned a bit. Gonna be a few seconds behind at a 19.
Seems like both players kind of got what they wanted there. The attack from Beefin was pure artistry, and the attack from Ty was kind of like pure force. The T for the 8 combo, hard to do much better than that, but barely dodges the garbage clear for an 11. That one was close.
Ty not letting that attack breathe.
Not quite getting the same fate. Settling for a 19. Even definitely off to a much faster start than he was in game 1. Gonna find an 8 to a 5 to a 5. That's a low Poochie though. I think it's gonna need a couple more lines. Oh, that is not a cooperative stage.
Oh, but bailed out a bit by the color conflict on Poochie's side. That could have easily been a clear. So, but Ty's gonna bounce right back.
There's the fist pump. There's the 12. Ty's gonna need a few more of those in order to keep up with what Beefin is doing. Beefin seems to have a very good idea on what he wants and just goes out and gets it. A little bit late on getting the 4 chain going. Probably what he needed to get that Wiggler topped off, but Beefin sent more than enough to keep Wiggler busy for a 19. Ty will make up a few seconds there with that 7 line assault. I don't know if Ty's trying to go for like 4 chains or 5 chains specifically. I don't know if either of these two have any sort of chain maximums in mind. What do you think about that?
I think Ty is pure vibes. Like Ty is like trying to start a lawnmower. You just yank it and see how it goes. You just see if it works.
Bigger chain works for Ty there with the 17. Beefin got some smaller attacks, fell a little bit short early. Will end up with a 27 there, but it is Ty getting into the lead in this race for the first time. And Ty's going to go in here with some combos. 7 combo. There's a 4 chain. Gonna leave it at that. That's a fairly high. Blarg gets it in for the 11.
Game of frames.
Indeed. Where's that HBO special? Beefin's right there with a 14. Gonna be just about 10 to 15 seconds behind. Okay. This is a real vibe check here for Ty, because that premature pop happened, and he just went for whatever he could get there. Gonna need a little bit more work, though. That chain should be fine, right?
Nothing chaining here. Gonna go up. Not gonna have time.
That's a 16. That's a fine recovery. That's a low fish for Beefin, though. Does manage to get the crushed fish for the 17. Very fortunate for Beefin to be able to keep moving, keep attacking. It's the ABCs of Puzzle League games. Always be chaining.
Yes.
Beefin definitely showing that off. Oh, this is a low Raven for Ty. Ty's gonna need a lot more help with that one. Beefin's gonna need even more help for his Raven. Man, the Ravens are going very low here. A bit more than...
Be good on Ty's. That chain's gonna give him some extra time. Scam. Not thank you, ma'am. No thank you, ma'am.
No thank you, indeed. So, that allows Beefin to take a very, very tiny lead. It's 1 second, if that, heading into the cave. So this looks like it'll be another one coming down to the wire. Beefin trying to get a little grounded catch for that chain extension. Not gonna quite get that. Gets the slide for the 4 combo on that 4 chain. And that's gonna be enough for a 15. Oh, Ty's hookbill just down stacks into a garbage clear. Okay.
Nice block arrangement. A good lucky piece of crap.
We really don't need that one. Alright, what's Beefin got for this plant? I love that plus extension to the 5 combo, but it's not quite gonna get anything else going. Bounce back with a 3 chain, some 5 combos. Here's a 6 combo, another 5 combo, just combo storming from here.
I think Ty is not sent enough here. Those purples are... Oh, but can't get to the purples.
Position.
Gonna make some time.
Brilliant. That makes up 5 seconds. The lead now for Beefin is about 5 seconds. It's still very, very close. Kamek here. There's an 8 combo to start. Not much to follow up. That did not land how Beefin thought it was going to. I'm gonna get a 3 chain here. That's a very high left side for Kamek, but that will get thrown down a lot.
Oh, Ty.
Beefin sent a lot on the back end. It's gonna escape with a 19. But Ty will make up a little bit more ground. So I think we're actually about 2 seconds apart heading into the final stage.
Wow.
And if we are separated by 2 seconds at the end, we will need a retime. So, oh boy, here comes Bowser to decide another race.
Luckily, Beefin has a really good attack, except drops it.
Oh no. That might be a problem. There's no way this is enough. Except Bowser goes for the combo clear and does have it. That was clutch.
That was some hacks right there.
Oh man, unfortunate for Ty. Ty comes in with a decent enough Bowser at the end to compete. Ty finishes with a 7:32. That's the time Beefin got in game 1. But Beefin makes an improvement to 7:25, and that will be enough to take home game 2. So
Gosh, like
close.
two frames between probably a win and a loss there. This is why more people should get into puzzle speedrun tournaments, or at least spectating them, because just the level of RNG, such a thrill that you speedrun tournaments. Just my own unbiased opinion.
Yeah, you're really not getting this type of competitive play anywhere else. Make sure if you miss these matches live, that you go to our YouTube channel to find the archives of these matches. This weekend's action will get uploaded on the daily, so that you can be rapidly caught up on all of this great action. We had several great matches so far. This was our super weekend. We had 7 matches to play this weekend. This is the last of them, and I don't know. Beefin kind of looking to end this one in a bit of a wash.
And you know what's really refreshing about our speedrun tournaments? There's no sports betting ads.
No, we're not looking to pursue any DraftKings or FanDuel endorsement anytime soon. Don't you worry. Here we go. Game 3. That is a very, very fun little start for Beefin, getting very creative with the combos. Ty gets some creativity in the combos of himself. Beefin needs another attack. That will come down in 17.
What?
Ty gets his own 17. Beefin had a very pretty looking attack, but needed more on the chain. I think Ty was a bit light on the combos, but they both came out to the same result.
What would I go through here? Oh, getting a different 5 that I would have gone for. Oh, there's gonna be lots of 5s here. The 6 on the side.
Okay. Beefin finds an 8 combo. We'll get it done in 16, but Ty, going with the bigger chain, gets his bumpty topped off in 13 seconds, and that will put Ty in a lead of about 3 seconds. Now, for Ty's opener, there was not a lot to go from there for Ty, but that 12 from Beefin, though, will definitely make a statement. And unfortunate, man, that was not a good stage for Ty to work with. And sometimes that's the long and short of it. The stages are not going to be created equal.
But man, you really want to avoid those 30s on hard mode. Beefin's going out to an X30. Gonna be able to downstack this? Not gonna be able to get to that clear.
That is why you want to end your chains on combos. You want to kind of like have that little combo storm, so that way even when these opponents get into that down stacking phase, they're not going to be able to create a lot of screen shake. Ty will make up some ground, though, with that 12 of his own. He's not ready to be outdone. He's not ready to get knocked down just yet. But an 11! The counter punch from Beefin. The attacks are coming in fast. They are extremely combo heavy, and they are working very well right now.
Oh, but Ty caught off guard with that incidental clear on the top of his chain. But luckily, his Froggy's hanging out at the ceiling, sleeping in the attic. Gonna get a 14, staying close, but Beefin is just like really been on a roll here.
Oh, Blarg, trying to get to that blue match from all the way on the other side at this level? No, no, tricks are for kids. That is not how you go about doing that. So, Beefin will be advancing through the first half at about 3:17. Ty is going to get there with a 13. of his own. He's going to exit at around 3:30.
Oh, I don't know if Beefin sent enough there.
Absolutely not.
But doesn't have any clear setup. Now Lunchfish does. This is going to go above 20 seconds. This is Ty's opportunity to make up a little time. See, but he doesn't have much good to work with either.
There's some double swapping going on. There's some missed inserts. Ty is a very fast player, one of the fastest players we have in our community, and seems like the speed gets him in trouble on occasion. That 9 combo though, from Beefin to end that chain, that is artistry at work. It ends up piling on enough combos for the 9-line win. That will get Beefin into the cave first at 4:30.
Oh, Ty could have easily gotten a 5 combo there in that chain. Didn't quite see it. So he's not going to be able to make up time on Beefin here. And time's running out for Ty.
Yep, it is a match point for our number 1 seed. And if these opponents are going to keep raising that high, he may not need to do much more than what he's doing right now. Man, Beefin really showing why he dominated the monthlies at the very end of them as much as he did. Ty cut off that chain and looks like might get maybe 18, 17. Okay. That will be fine for now, but he's going to have to make some magic happen in the next 3 stages in order to stay alive in the match.
So much scamming here. And Ty's like about a half stage behind with 2 stages left to go, and it's going to require, probably a Kamek or a Bowser along the lines the one I got yesterday against you cards. Like, you can't really, and that's not too likely on easy hard mode, gentle hard.
Yeah, fairly gentle towards the end is this level. Ty's getting some rewards off of that with that 15 plant. Beefin just piling on the combos, finding all of the great things. A 14 for Beefin, and just like that, he is 1 stage away, like almost 20 seconds ahead at this point. 1 stage away from punching his ticket to the semifinals. And how will Beefin start approaching this? 11-second Kamek will give Ty maximum opportunity. I did not like where that chain was going for Beefin. Gonna have to rework it. That's gonna lead to a garbage clear. That's a lot of panels that Bowser's about to get. But they don't fall into a chain, and just like that, that's a sub 7 for Beefin to close out the match.
Holy moly.
What a clutch time to get that run for our number 1 seed. Very unfortunate for Ty to finish as strong as he did there. Ty ends up with a 7:07, but Beefin 6:52. Wow.
Yeah.
What more do you need to say than that?
Man, Beefin's times were glued to Ty's times. If you look at the Ty was always within like 10 to 15 seconds of Beefin. It seems like they were both playing really well, but I think Beefin was getting some slightly better RNG at the end, and Beefin took advantage of that. We also saw like a lot of pillars, a lot of convenient blocks for the opponent, and that's just part of the game sometimes. Ty played really well, got like a low 7, but what are you gonna do when Beefin is popping off like he does?
Total margin of victory, 33 seconds. That's
Ooh.
less than 1 second per stage. It's just that close around here. At this level, it is just that close. But with that performance, let's give Beefin his well-earned 3rd star and the win. It really is becoming a game of frames around here. No shame on Ty for his performance, but we'll have to see what he can do in the losers bracket. And let's make this official as only we can.
Dang.
Here he is, 3-0. A dominating performance from our number 1 seed. There's a Bowser getting what he deserves. Good riddance. Oh, unfortunately for Beefin, we're going to have to see a lot more of him in V-Hard coming up after this. But Beefin no longer has to deal with the hard level. He has moved on to the V-Hard rounds, where his next opponent is the biggest mountain to climb of them all, the defending champion, the 3-time defending champion, Yoshi 112. And boy, oh boy, what a Final Four. Like Wizard Person, you're here against FFR Pro, too, alongside Beefin and Yoshi. How much are you looking forward to how these are going to play out?
Oh gosh, it's always me and FFR Pro. Like I've played Beefin or Yoshi once or twice, but all roads go through FFR Pro for me. And honestly, the fact that it's gonna be on V-Hard makes me feel a lot more comfortable. I feel like it's gonna be more of a toss-up, but the entertainment factor is gonna be cranked up to 11 because you got some of the best speedrunners at the top of their game, explosive attacks, and really just coming down to gonna have some wild performances and wild swings. And I am just so excited to see how it plays out.
We've got Beefin here after that route of performance. Beefin, how are you feeling about your play today?
I'm feeling really good. I think my 8 and 9 combos inside my chains were just like probably the best I've done in a long time. Real quick, just want to give a shout out to Ty. I mean, you kept that really, really close, and you know, I was very thankful to get that sub 7 in game 3, because if I didn't, I was probably gonna lose it. And yeah, I'm feeling really good about my play today. I'm very happy that I finished the whole season undefeated in easy, normal, and hard, which is a really good benchmark for me. And yeah, I just want to take it forward, and now I got to play the world number 1, the world champ, and I'll see you next round, Space Cowboy.
Indeed, we will see Beefin in the next round. We will see Wizard Person in the next round. We'll see them play in about a couple of weeks. But coming up next week, we've got another round of the losers bracket to go through. It's round 2. It's not a second round 1 as Start GG is indicating there, but the second round of the losers bracket will be happening next week, and boy, are there some spicy matchups to be had here. Like 6 and I Like Being Smart. The rivalry between them continues. There's yours truly going against Kanayo, and like Kanayo can definitely pull out a good race or two if you give them that leash. So hopefully I can slam that door shut. And BB4key and GamerX459, like that's a run back 3 years in the making. Because it was in the 2022 silver bracket, consolation bracket, where Gamer had a chance to basically pull off the upset of upsets against BB4key in the final, and I think it was just one last stage, one last Bowser that foiled him. So Gamer's really been looking for some revenge on Forky for a long time. And then Ty and Tetris Attacker, man, their highs are really high. And if they play to their best next week, they will definitely be able to give us quite a bit of show. So that is going to be on the table for next week, and we will let you know towards the middle of the week when those matches are going to happen. But as for this super weekend, puzzlers, that is going to be it. Let's wrap it up with some final thoughts. Wizard Person, starting with you.
Oh gosh, what to say? Yoshi's absolutely unstoppable. That's just every time. That's the takeaway. He is the looming boss at the end. Maybe B Hard will have something to say about it, but I was watching that match and I was like, oh, BB Forky's like putting some pretty good attacks together. And then you look at Yoshi just sending 13 lines in 4 seconds, and it's like, well, what are you gonna do about that? I really liked the attacks Ty was putting together. I think he was getting a little bit better at weaving combos in, not with all the 4s. And there's Beefin as well. You Beefin, just look into, rampage your way through the tournament. I can't remember how high you've placed in previous tournaments off the top of my head, but you've gotten to 4. Okay, I think you're gonna. There's a really good shot that you go deeper than that this time. So it's really excited to see how you perform going forward.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be a sight to see how that goes. But yeah, Beefin, what's your biggest takeaway from this weekend?
Well, today has just been a lot of great puzzle action, and I want to give a shout out to everybody who played this weekend, and our fallen comrades, Yuki Saka, Gel, and who was the other one? Oh, Tolker. Didn't make it through the losers round 1, but you'll be back next season. Really excited for that. Wizard Person, thank you for the kind words. Thank you for being on commentary. Cards as always, putting on a great show. Thanks to everybody at the League of Puzzle Speedrunners for a great tournament. This world tournament is amazing, and to all of you watching at home, could have been anywhere in the world this weekend, but you stopped for a little bit to spend some time with us, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, easy to forget of all the great play that we've seen in this tournament, that some people do have to fall by the wayside in order to get the best action out of everybody. And so let's not forget the people who have fallen this weekend, and there will be more to fall over the coming weeks. So hopefully with the tournament lives on the line, we'll see a lot more people step up to the plate and give us some great puzzle action, and we will continue with that losers bracket action starting next week. But for today, again, that is it for us. For the thebfin314, for Wizard Person, and everyone else at the League of Puzzle Speedrunners, this has been Cards of the Heart. Until next time, everyone, happy puzzling.